Well, hello everyone. So, um, heading down to again work on the '67 Mustang. We've got things rolling pretty good. If you've been following the videos, you'll notice that last weekend we were able to take her on her very first legal road test drive. We got her out on public roads. Did pretty good. The transmission did fine. She moved well, responsive. Engine seemed to be fine. We had some difficulties though with the brakes. Sometimes they worked, sometimes they didn't. That's not very good. So on the way down there, I've got a new master cylinder I'm going to install. Hopefully that takes care of the problems, because it's pretty much it. I mean, there's no other mechanical parts in there that we can do anything with. So we'll hope that fixes it, and then maybe today or tomorrow we can bring the car back home, because I've been ordering some things for it. So got some major parts coming. So anyway, with that, I'm gonna let you go so I can continue to drive down to where my parents' house where the Stang is, and we'll check in once we get there. Okay, so we're now down at the Mustang. We're getting ready to replace the master cylinder. So we're getting things all together to make that happen. I'm going to flip the camera here. Okay, so there we go. There's, as I said, the master cylinder. We're going to get ready to go ahead and get it bench bled. I'll show you all how to do that, although there's a bunch of videos on there. So there's the new one. And then back up there you see the old one. So to get that out, obviously we got to undo the brake lines. There's two bolts on either side that have to come out, but then there's also up under the dash, you got to disconnect the brake pedal switch, and then the shaft that goes from the brake pedal to the master cylinder. So we got to get up under there and do that. So go ahead and get started on the bench bleed. Okay, so we're gonna get things set up here. So with this, the first thing you got to do, the new cylinder includes these two plugs that go into where your brake lines screw in. So that's going to clog or back those up so brake fluid doesn't come out when you go to bleed it. Next, you just want to kind of get it in some sort of vise. I'm using this Craftsman workbench because, well, that's all I have. So I'm going to get that tightened up in there a bit. Make sure it's, the point is just to make sure it doesn't go anywhere. Get this off. I need my screwdriver, which is in here somewhere. There we go. Screwdriver to pop off that. Spring, so we can go ahead and get the cap off. So I probably should turn that way. Okay, so we get this. It's a little tighter. That, so now with that off, I'll show my head just got in the way. Now I'm going to pour brake fluid in the cylinder here. Now, I'll admit, this is my first time ever bench bleeding or changing, well, take that back. I did apparently change out a master cylinder a while ago, but that was many years ago on a '66 Mustang. So let's see if this goes. So you insert a screwdriver in here, and there's a piston in there, and you just push it slowly. I'm going to stand on the thing here, and you should see bubbles. Coming up through there. I don't know if you can see those on the camera. I'm doing this. Just slowly push this in. By the way, depending on your cylinder, that may not be the easiest thing to do, but you're just trying to force the fluid into the cylinder and the air out. It is going to take a little while, and as you do that, you should see the fluid levels go down. So I'm going to keep doing this until I get it all done. No point letting y'all sit here and watch all this, but I'm going to keep going. Okay, everyone, so I have got the bench bleeding done, and so I'm now ready to get the brake pedal disconnected. I'm not sure how well you can see up in there. It's not very easy to see, but there is right up in here, oops, late fill, the connector for the brake pedal. You get the brake lights, that's got to come off. It's held in by a cotter pin, and so I got to get all that disconnected. I'm not going to be able to easily show that to you. Maybe coming on this side, I don't know if it's any better up in there. Probably not. But anyway, I'm going to get on that now. Okay, so, whoops, let me get this trash stuff off the lens. Anyway, so we got the brake pedal mostly disconnected. I'm now going to work on pulling the master cylinder out. I'll start by disconnecting this wire harness that goes up to the turn signal indicators in the hood. Not every 67 is going to have that. Get out of the way. Hopefully you will remember to connect that. Next, I'm going to disconnect the brake lines that feed from the proportioning valve into it. Again, I've got some brake line wrenches here, at least to get them started so you don't round them off. These should come off pretty easy, considering I had replaced all these brake lines a couple of weeks ago. So now I just got to remember what sizes I'm dealing with here and get them off. That's size. That's too big. Must have been this one. This is why I hate. I'm right-handed. It's better done left-handed. Now, optimally, you could pull the hood off and the hood hinge, and life would be a little easier. I am not going to do that because I'm just me, and that's a two-person job. Okay, let's see, got it loose. Is it loose enough to pull out my fingers? Okay, so that one's loose now. Let's see about this one. This guy is. Okay. Okay, well, I can't get this one on there. Because the line is locking itself. By the way, if you care about what this is dripping on, like you got new paint or good cleaner, you want to put something underneath this. as you do it. Ooh, I need to go get a bigger wrench, so I'll be back, get the bigger wrench, and get that started.
No, doggone, I thought that bolt done. Alright,
There's one that has to be the problem.
Doggone. Find one more.
Except you left the socket on there.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta get it off.
Okay, now I'm gonna get underneath and get the brake pedal done, and then we can hook the brake lines up.
I gotta. Well, here comes the Mustang Tripp's driving. Just put a new master cylinder on it. And see how it stops. Well, there she goes. And here she comes again. Coming around the bend.
Turn with the non-power steering. Oh boy.
Tripp's getting his workout.